Alright boys, so here we are with Ultra Majin Vegeta's ability. This is gonna be the whole thing. I assume so. Okay. This content is still under development and subject to change. Okay, shut up. Set your sights on an enemy, then take them down with a vengeance. Ultra Majin Vegeta arrives. I mean, that's enough to tell you that this guy's gonna be broken. Okay, so #1 Blast Arts counter. As I said, he has a unique gauge that counters blast cards. If hit by a blast arts when the unique gauge is full, including when changing cover. Okay, so this is similar to Ultra Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. Vegeta will counter the attack, inflict all enemies with no switching. Huh? Excuse me, no switching? Huh? Dude, we're in... Okay, this is gonna be bad. Vegeta, I hope he's green. Oh no! He's yellow. Oh, okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. Vegeta will counter the attack, inflict all enemies with no switching, and even draw a special move arts. This allows you to hit a particular enemy with a special move arts card. Okay. When you fill up the unique gauge, enemy special move and special arts attack will be oh my god. Will be sealed. Plus, if you land a blast arts, the cost of their strikes will increase. If your opponent is wary of Vegeta's counter, their offensive options will be limited. It'll be easier to bait out a blast arts card, which is great with Vegeta's blast arts counter. Okay. Ability to inhibit opponent. #3 powerful ultimate arts. And oh, okay. All right. So, what kind of buffoonery is this? Because holy hell, he gets no switching. He gets this. He gets no switching when you proc his gauge, and he gets no switching when his ultimate is activated. Are you being serious right now? Like, dude, this game is not gonna be playable. Okay. Inflict no switching on activation. This ultimate even inflicts half the damage. Oh my god. To enemy members on standby. See, the thing is, I'm happy because we finally have a good Majin Vegeta, not even Majin Vegeta, a good Vegeta clan unit that can be like top 1 or top 3. See, I've not read everything yet, but from what I'm seeing just here, like this portion is enough to tell me that this guy is going to be top 3. Like, it's not even debatable. Okay, easy to use offensive abilities. Nullify enemy special cover change. On special arts hit, you'll also nullify enemy special cover changes upon entering the battlefield. And what's more, you'll inflict substitution counts if you need a particular enemy taken down. Use these effects and get that KO. Okay, so this guy has no switching on his ultimate. No switching when you proc his gauge. And he can nullify enemy special cover changes on special arts hit. The special arts hit usually implies either it's a melee type or a range type, or like it has to make a connection. It's not a time stop green card like Turles. It's some sort of green card that's gonna make a connection. So either it's AoE or either of the two that I talked about. You'll nullify enemy special cover changes upon entering the battlefield, and what's more, you'll inflict substitution count if you need a particular opponent taken down. Okay. Settle the score with your rival using Ultra Majin Vegeta, the Saiyan Prince whose heart burns with cruel and merciless fire once more. Okay. Element yellow. Okay, so this is this is what I was talking. Oh my god. See, this is why I'm laughing. I'm laughing because I just pulled Ultra Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 and this guy is rendering him almost completely useless. There's actually no way for any of the yellow units to survive that guy. I'm not even joking. Okay, so he's on tags such as Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Vegeta Clan, and episode Majin Buu Saga. That kind of makes sense. Z ability 2 will buff episode Majin Buu Saga and tag Saiyans, and Z ability 3 also buffs. Excuse me, what? Huh? Not a single Vegeta Clan buff? What kind of... what is this? I mean, it's understandable that you want him to be on Majin Buu Saga team. He can be on Saiyans, that's a given. How? Why is he not on Vegeta Clan? Like, why is he not buffing Vegeta Clan? I mean, he literally has this freaking tag. Legends, come on, please. 30% to episode Majin Buu Saga. Strike, attack, and defense. Ugh. I'm sleepy. 3% to ultimate and awaken damage, please. And please. I'm sleepy. Yeah. Damage inflicted by episode Majin Buu Saga, and 38% to episode Saga's attack Saiyan. Base strike attacks and strike defense during battle. Okay. Ultra ability. Get a significant power up when set as leader. If this character is the leader, applies the following effects to self when battle starts. 30% damage inflicted, 30% to cure recovery. If this character is not the leader, applies the following effects for self. Oh, to self per Majin Buu Saga. Battle / support members on the team. Okay. That is understandable. Strike. Okay, guys, remember to hydrate yourself. I'm having a bottle of water right now. Have one for yourself as well, and let's get into it. Okay, strike arts have armor, so okay. I mean, if he wouldn't have had an armor, it would have been a huge problem. But I think they would have found a way to cuck Vegeta Clan. But okay, they did not do that here. So charge in without fear of enemy blast arts, plus inflict heavy bleed on hit. Okay, I mean that's kinda. It's because he made Goku bleed when they were fighting in the wasteland as Super Saiyan 2s. That's understandable. Okay, 100% chance to inflict heavy bleed on hit. Okay, blast card. Inflict strike cost up on hit. Oh no. So is he a range type? I think he's a range type unit, right? Yeah. Inflicts enemies with attribute downgrade plus 30% to strike arts cost for 5 timer counts. Okay. So the 5 timer counts count is not too short. If you're thinking that it's too little to worry about, trust me, it's not. In situations where you could easily clutch the game, that 5 counts matter a lot. So this thing here can cost you the whole entire match. So be careful of getting hit and all the good stuff. And also, even if you blast armor through that blast card, it's still procs hit because it just says on hit. It does not say that it has to follow through and you have to deal damage and like it has to be connected with another attack. It just says that on hit. So yeah, I mean if the unique gauge is full, you'll draw a special arts and increase the Wait a minute. Did I make a mistake here? Special arts. Isn't this the special arts card and this is the special move? What are they trying to... Okay, so I'm kind of confused now. Did they just like name it wrong? Shouldn't it be special move? Since we're talking about they've done it here as well. Like when the gauge is full, draw. When you fill up the gauge, enemy special movement will be sealed. Plus, if you land, no, give me a sec. Okay, yeah, it's a special move card. Okay, yeah, the wording had me worried here. Okay, so deals massive impact damage. The following effects occur upon activation: 30% to special damage inflicted for 3 counts. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade. Minus 50% to health restoration for 10 counts. Okay. Oh, so this means... Oh, this is just bad news for Ultimate Gohan as well. Yep. So... Wait, does it say... Give me a sec. Inflicts on all enemies with attribute downgrade for 10 counts. So, like, does... Upon activation... Okay, this is just really bad news for the best 2 purples in the game, Gogeta and Ultimate Gohan, because supposedly if you're in a situation where you still have Gohan's endurance and this guy somehow ends up, you know, blue carding you when you have like a little health left, Gohan heals back not too much of his health, and the minus 50% health restoration buff, a debuff, can leave you with 1 HP. And the same thing is going to happen when Gogeta's gauge is popped. Like if his gauge is up and he uses a blue card to, you know, proc the gauge, that'll count as an activation. And by the activation, it says that it will give you a minus 50% health restoration debuff. And Gogeta will not be able to, you know, buff up his health or heal, and that's going to be an issue. The following effects also occur if own uni gauge is full. Draw a special arts card. Why do they say special arts card? Why does it not say special rewards card? I'm kind of confused. Like, this is why we need the in-game stuff. Plus 30% to special move damage inflicted for 3 counts. Inflicts enemies with attribute downgrade. Plus 5 to substitution count for 10 timer counts. Oh lord. When the own unit gauge is full and yeah, this thing, I kind of want to know how many time can we use the unique gauge. So, let's see, let's go down and later and just check the stuff. Okay, special arts. Nullify enemies destroy card effects and special cover changes on hit. If the unique gauge is full, you'll even nullify own unfavorable element factors. So is it for damage sustained or like usual? Holy crap. Okay, this guy's gonna be broken, bro. Applies the following effects to self upon activation. Randomly draws at most 2 new cards when you have 3 or fewer cards left. Restores own ki by 50 plus 20% to damage inflicted for 10 counts. Applies the following effects to self on hit. Okay. Oh, so I think this fair bit here is their way of, you know, holding back a little, because if all this okay, I'll read it first and then I'll get to it. Applies the buff effects, nullifies enemies special actions that activate when changing for 10 counts, and applies the following effects buff effect. Nullifies enemies to strike card effect for 5 counts. Also nullifies own unfavorable element for 10 counts if the unit gauge is full. So all this here is their way of, you know, kind of holding back. Because if all of this was on activation, yeah, it could have been bad. It could have been really, really bad. So in order for you to have cover null, you have to have, you know, you have to land the green card and make sure that it connects with the opponent, and for this to work, you need to make sure that your gauge is up. So this is like an absurdly broken green card. Like, I think the best in the game as of now. And on top of it being an AoE, yeah, it's just insane, bro. Okay, inflicts no switching. We're talking about the ultimate here. Inflicts no switching on activation, so you'll be able to inflict huge damage on an enemy of your choice, plus half of the damage inflicted will be dealt to enemy members on standby. Remember that blast arts are nullified when oh my god. Like, dude, what? I'm still yet to encounter, like, I'm still not even able to see a single flaw in this guy's kit. Like, you can call this area here a flaw, but I would say that it's kind of their way of holding back, so it's not basically a flaw per se. Think about it. Like, dude. Oh god. And okay, inflicts no switching on activation, so you'll be able to inflict huge damage, and he does not have blast arts and all the like, he does not have a blast armor. He just, you know, skims through the blast cards. So I'll tell you in a bit. Deals supreme explode damage. Oh, I think, do we have explode damage on any other unit as of now? I think we do not. The following effects occur upon activation. Plus 40% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 counts. Nullifies enemies restore health when it reaches 0 effects. When this character attacks for 20 counts. Oh, 20? Huh? Like, other units just usually get this up to like 5 to 10 counts. 20? Okay, that is kind of a huge jump in my opinion. Cancels on attribute downgrade, inflicts all enemies with no switching for 3 counts. Holy crap. Imagine pairing him with Final Flash Vegeta. The following effects occur if own unit gauge is full, plus 30% to damage, 60% ultimate damage inflicted. Okay. Reduces enemy key by 100 and cancels enemies attribute upgrade and buff effects. Okay. I don't think there are many units that have this. I think this particular thing, Ultimate Gohan rocks it, I guess. I think he has it, which is why he goes neutral and all the good stuff. So, and he does so, if you're wondering why he does so much damage, this is why. Half of the damage will be, yeah, okay. So, nullifies blast arts when changing cover. Charging forward. So, you know, Ultra Gohan, when he pops his ultimate, no matter how much you try using the blast arts card on him while he's charging forward, it does not do the same effect as a blast armor, and you cannot get out of it, but he still charges forward. He has that same ability. Like, why? On top of everything that we've seen here, why did we have to include this? Like, why? They want people to summon so bad, bro. This is just diabolical. Why? Why do we have this here? Why? The only 2 units that have this, besides, if I remember correctly, besides Ultimate Gohan, no, Ultra Assisted to Gohan are LF Cooler, Final Form Cooler, and LF Master UI Goku. Or UI Goku. Does not make sense. Trust me, it does not. Recover a main ability. Recover a bunch of health and ki while also charging the unique gauge by 50%? Are you being serious? Okay, this just shows that the unique gauge is going to be his whole fiasco. No, I wouldn't say fiasco. Like, he's not really dependent on his unique gauge, but it's going to play a huge part in how good he's going to be. You'll even seal enemies rising rush. Oh my god, bro. Like, okay, so if you do not have this this bit here, this part here, I think you're not a unit from 2024 later part. I wouldn't even say a later part, but like, you're not a unit from 2024 because almost every other unit has the ability to seal Rising Rush. So save this ability for when you need it the most. They're literally saying how to use this guy. Okay, I mean, what can I do now? Draw the Ultimate Arts card, Big Blast Cannon next. Restore on health by 30% and ki by 50. Charges on unique gauge by 50%. Plus 30% to damage inflicted against. Oh my god. Who is this targeting, guys? Who do you think this particular phrase or sentence is targeting? Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's targeting Ultra Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. Like, come on. Seals and for 10 counts? Oh my god. He's gonna do damage to the whole team. Pop his main, like the little slimmer chance you had of, making it come back by using a Rising Rush, that's gonna be sealed for like 10 counts by his main ability. Like, this is not fair. Not fair at all. Look at that whole paragraph. I mean, like, the whole thing here. Okay, unique ability 1. Enter the battlefield to inflict all enemies with substitution counts and nullify their special cover changes. Okay. Oh, so besides his green, he also has other ways of nullifying cover changes? Boo-hoo, who guessed? Their special move, ultimate, and Awaken Arts power will be reduced too. Okay. Plus enemy buff effects will even be cancelled if they use a special move. Ultimate. Oh yeah, we did not. It was the other way around. Okay, while Vegeta's on the battlefield, so use this character to withstand your opponent's special move and ultimate power. Okay, let me check. Cancels, but okay, so this bit, this part here is not uncancelable. So this here, this thing. So use this character to withstand your opponent's special damage and ultimate damage is to, in some sort of a way, to fight off against or to have some sort of resilience against Majin Vegeta himself. Like, he's gonna debuff you, but he has the buff effects that can cancel these buff effects, until I'm reading everything wrong, and this is subject to change when it drops in game. I could be wrong completely, but from what I'm reading, it looks like he can, he has the ability to debuff and also remove those. I think which is kind of something good in my opinion, because if he had no flaws at all, yeah, man, it would have been tough. Like, how will they top this guy when it comes to what all he has? Okay, if hit by an enemy's attack and Vegeta's remaining health is 50% or below, recover a ton of health and destroy all your opponent's strike card. Oh my god. So he has the same ability as UVB, Ultra Vegito Blue. If you get him like low enough, I think it's 50% or 30. No, it's 40 or 50%. He recovers a ton of health as well. I think he had the same wording as well. I didn't know. When own health reaches 0, this character will recover health with his endurance. Excuse me? He has an endurance effect? Come on, what is left? Now, you're gonna give him endurance and then indestructible and then a comeback mechanic? What else does this guy need? Dude, I'm like out of words. I don't know what to say. Applies the following effects to self and battle starts. Charges on unique gauge by 50. Okay, by 50% and 200% damage inflicted. If I remember correctly, I think the only other unit that has this. I think the only other unit that has this is. No. Come on, open up. I think it's him. Let me check. Yeah, okay, he has it. The Starless has it. He has 180. Oh, and what do we? Does he have it? I guess he does not. 140. Oh, he's not an Ultra. Why would he have it? Like, who else is left? Let me check. Any other Ultras? Him. Wait. No way, right? So the last Ultra we got before Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 was Frieza? Okay. 170. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 150. How much does this guy have? 170. Okay. Yeah. So the second unit to have 200% damage inflicted is going to be this guy, and he's yellow. I can name you teams that people are going to use and guarantee even like there's going to be a different sort of dip when it comes to the player base actively playing the game. It's going to be insane, and Legends Festival is going to save that, but I do not know for how long. 200% damage. Reduces damage received by 70%. Okay. Reduces impact and explode damage received by 10%. Okay, this is like Majin Vegeta has the explode damage himself on the ultimate, if I'm not wrong. Yep. So this is something that can be used against him. So the only way to counter this guy is to have Majin Vegeta. Nice. Increase arts card draw speed by level 1, which is fine. Okay, just to like enter the battlefield or when battle starts. Yeah, this everything here is just top tier. Minus 10% to own strike and blast arts cost. I really want to know if he's melee, ranged, or like a defensive type unit. I think it's going to be a ranged type unit. I'm guessing so, because Majin Buu Saga is mainly blast based. Well, let's see. And the following effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. 50% damage inflicted. Okay, 250% damage inflicted. Increases. Come on. Dude, what is this? You have given him everything that a unit needs to have to be like in the top echelon of units ever released. I wouldn't say ever released, like, but what he has is just so too much broken. He has cover change, nullification just by entering, and also on his green card. If I'm not wrong, I think he has cover change nullification on his green card as well. For 10 counts here, for 10 counts there. Oh, dude, this is gonna be bad. This is just too bad. I'm already feeling bad for people who are not going to summon on this guy, because I'm going to be one of them, because I'm saving for Legends Festival, and you should too. but I'm not like against you summoning this, because like having him is like having the best unit as of now in your account. Reduces enemy ki by 30. Inflicts all enemies with attribute downgrade minus 50% to special move damage. Okay. Arts power. Okay. Plus 2 to all enemies substitution count. Huh? Okay. Why do we do this? So it's not necessarily means, it does not necessarily means that this is going to be working the whole time. But plus 2 to enemy sustained, substitution count when he enters the battlefield is powerful. Applies the following effects to self every time when faced with an enemy. Randomly draws 1 new card. When you have 3 or fewer cards, restores ki by 30. 15% damage inflicted for 15 counts. I'm taking too long on this breakdown video. The following effects occur if own remaining health is 50% or below when hit by an enemy's attack while this character is on the battlefield. Restores own health by 40%. Oh lord! He's gonna be almost at full health. Nullifies. Oh, he does not have any sort of health restoration, I guess. We've not seen much until now, but let's see. He might have it down the line here or something. Nullifies own attribute downgrades for 30 counts. Destroys all your enemies' strike arts card. Very good. The following effects occur when own health reaches 0. Restores own health by 40%. Destroys all your enemies' strike arts card. And strike arts cards. Reduces enemies Dragon Ball by 2. Okay. Seals all enemies main 4 or 5 timer counts. Cancels enemies buff effects every time they can use a. Ooh, wow, this character is on the battlefield. Okay. Unique ability 2. Has a special coverage change against strike cards. We know that. Vegeta's unique gauge will charge rapidly while on the battlefield, and when it fully charges, unfavorable element factors for damage sustained will be nullified. Plus, the gauge can be consumed to activate a counter against blast arts. This counter even activates when changing cover, and activating it will greatly restore your ki and vanish gauge. What? Did y'all read this? It will activate upon changing cover. It'll give you a blue card at least once. It does not say that it's like limited, but I'm gonna assume it's gonna be like maybe once or twice. But restoring your own vanish gauge, I do not know by how much, but it's still, dude, even 20% matters. Since all enemies will be inflicted with no switching, you'll be able to combo into a special move from your counter and deal damage to the enemy you're aiming to take down. Knocks enemy back to long range if a cover changes performed against their strike card. I heard that. Rapidly charges on unique gauge while this character. Oh, so it's a timer dependent unique gauge. All right, what I know, if an ultra unit has a time-based unique gauge, is not the wildest thing, since like it's not going to be something that. Okay, let me just formulate my thoughts here. So it's not going to fill up like instantly, like in just a click of a finger, but in a click of a button. But when he has the ability to use his main ability and restores vanish gauge, the unique gauge by 50%, and all some sort of thing here as well. Yeah, when the battle starts, he charges on unique gauge by 50%. it's gonna fill up like super fast. So for the like beginning of the battle, for the beginning, he's gonna be powerful. Like he's gonna have his gauge like almost full, like by 50%. It's down, and then for the later part of the game here, you're gonna have his gauge up easily as well when you pop his main ability. Okay, how many times does the main ability take, by the way? 25 count. That is kind of understandable, but when you're in a high-paced battle and you won't realize like the time consumed, that's gonna feel a lot faster. Okay, nullifies own unfavorable element factors for damage sustained for 15 counts. That is really good when he's on the battlefield. No, when the unique gauge is full. Oh, my bad. My bad. Restores own health by 20% as well. Seals enemies special move arts and special arts cards. The sealed arts cannot be used for 5 counts. Okay. I mean, I'm at this point, I'm just ready for like literally anything. While this character is one of the following states, if own unique gauge is full, consumes entire unique gauge to counter enemy's blast. Oh, so it's gonna counter. Okay, so what I was thinking was maybe he would have just a single unique gauge that's gonna fill up over time, and he's gonna take like a small chunk of the unique gauge to, you know, use the counter ability, just like Ultra Turles. He you know, uses 20% of his gauge whenever he's hit with a blast, or like whenever he's hit with a arts card. I thought it was going to be that, but it is like literally similar to Ultra Gogeta Blue. So I mean, yeah, it's gonna be bad news for us, man. Activates 3 times. Okay, this is like basically literally Ultra Gogeta's Blue unique gauge with some sort of with some abilities or capabilities of Ultra Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. Okay, standing still will proc his gauge, attacking or moving or charging key will proc his gauge. Receiving an attack will proc his gauge after switching, changing cover, blah blah blah. If own unique gauge is full when changing cover or during assist, this counter will be given priority. I mean, this is just a similar stuff to Ultra Gogeta Super Saiyan 4 if you're like wondering how it's gonna work. Excludes abnormal conditions and special states caused by certain arts. Own unique gauge will disappear after like counter activates 3 times. Comboable with special move arts card and ultimate arts card. Okay, that makes sense. The following effects also occur when counter activates. Randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws a special move arts card next. Restores own key by 50. Restores own vanished keys by 50%. Oh, dude, this is... And mind you, this is going to activate like 3 times. Cancels enemies' attribute upgrades and buff effects. Oh, this is not cancelable. Or like if they're canceled, why would you? Okay, so if somebody has this same ability, but like they have attribute upgrade, which are non-cancelable, I think it's not going to work against them. But still. Inflicts all enemies with no switching for 3 counts. Okay, so he gets no switching when his gauge is procced. He hits you with a +2 timer substitution count to all enemies when he enters the battlefield, and his ultimate activation hits you with a no switching for 3 counts. This is just pure toxicity in a 3D form. I mean, it's basically, yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, I do not even know what to say. I'm not even joking. But yeah, this is the whole breakdown. If you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe. You know what? Like, subscribe, and comment, and your luck will be boosted by 110%. Not even 110%. Let's go with this. It's going to be boosted by 200%. So make sure to like and subscribe and drop a comment down below. Summon on the banner. If you do, that is. I'm not asking you to do it. I'm not giving you advice if you should or not. That might be a whole different video. But if you are, if you're going to summon, come back here and post down the result of whether you got him or not. And with that being said, I will catch you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. Peace. And before you leave, watch this.